These Urbana high school students are part of an independent living class. They're required to prepare a healthy meal on a budget with ingredients that meet the USDA's new dietary recommendations. These soon-to-be seniors are all thinking about college and what that means in terms of their ability to eat good food.
It means eating things that are healthy for you, not just like ramen noodles. Even though you don't have a lot of money, you can still make healthy things.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, well, even in college, when you're on a limited budget, you're supposed to be studying and, working hard, and like you can't do that on unhealthy food. So being able to make healthy stuff and not breaking your budget.
Both Caitlin and Miranda say they've been making a conscious effort to eat healthy for a while now, even before the class. But Tesla Varvel says she's just now starting to think about the importance of home cooking.
Well, I know it's important to eat healthy, but I don't really apply it as much as I probably should to my life. I mean, my parents they don't really cook, so they kind of poorly influence me to eat out and stuff. And also, like, frozen pizza, and I hate frozen pizza now, but I guess the way I was growing up, like, my parents didn't cook as much, so it's grown on me.
But Tesla says what she's learning is beginning to rub off on her. In fact, she's starting to talk to her parents about healthy eating, and she says she's even ready to start cooking for them. Her teacher, Amanda Perez, says in her role, she's tasked with getting students ready for the real world.
So we're preparing students to live on their own. So a lot of it is really focused on the financial career aspect, but what kind of goes into that is, okay, you're living on your own, what kind of food are you going to eat? Because the kind of food that you eat kind of influences everything else you do. So they came up with some really creative stuff. We had some stir fry with whole grain rice, that was good. Some of my students made Mexican pizzas, we always kind of try to think, okay, if you're using a grain, what kind of grain is a healthier choice? Would it be, white or whole grain? And so we encourage those types of choices.
Amanda Perez is working with teenagers to help them think about food differently. She's also going out in the community studying similar efforts to start up cooking classes, like the Common Ground Food Co-op's Eating Healthy on a Budget class. Maya Bauer and Mary Higgs lead one of the demonstrations.
I like to make my food fun, and I get tired of food very easily, which is why one of the reasons that I'm trying to cook more in bulk and do a lot more freezing, so I'm not eating the same thing literally the next day.
Common Ground General Manager Jacqueline Hanna began offering Eating Healthy on a Budget classes about 3 years ago. The store is expanding in the fall, and so are the courses. Common Ground typically offers food demonstrations where students watch as an instructor prepares a meal. But with the extra space, there will be more opportunities for people to learn. Hannah says anyone who isn't cooking healthy dishes can start. The problem, she says, is they usually don't know how to do it.
People aren't actually lazy. People do care about their food. They do care about their health. We're told we don't, but we have very crazy, busy lives. How are we going to make it fit into our lives? When we make it fit, we make it a time that they can come and get skills that they can use. They want to be there.
Food demonstration classes offered at the Common Ground Food Co-op are just the beginning. I'm standing in what will be the expanded area of the store. Right over there through those walls will be a renovated deli, and behind me, space for cooking classes, equipped with an oven, refrigerator, sinks, countertops, and cabinets. Meanwhile, upstairs, there will be space for another kitchen where food will be prepared for the rest of the store.
We're very excited about this classroom. Some people who'd like to come in and teach classes on how to put healthy food into children's diets. People who want to come in and talk to people about how to eat healthy with diabetes, or learn about phytonutrients and why they matter. We've also been approached with people who want to teach how to make cheese and how to can. So it's very diverse, as well as roll your own sushi. But we've been approached by actually literally dozens of people at this point over the last 6 months who have heard about this classroom and want to take part in it.